Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remastered. I am Marusu and today we're heading to the underground waterway. Up this way because we need to make our way to the Antlion's Den. But Antlion's Den is over by Damsian, which is on the other side of the underground waterway. There's 18 chests in this location, as well as 10 new enemies. We have 3 vile shells and a water bug. The vile shell only has 58 HP, while the water bug has 125. So things are regularly getting stronger now. I can summon Chocobo, but I'd rather just use the rod to use magic arrows and just attack with this for a little bit. Now, Rydia's going to be a bit weak at first. She is a summoner. Her main power lies in her summons. Oh yeah, the water bug has a chance of retreating. Also, in this game, this is the first instance of learning spells by leveling up. In previous games, 1, 2, and 3, you had to buy the spells and then teach them to your classes. This game, you learn spells by leveling up. So Rydia now has Blizzard and Cure, which are both very good to have. Now she can act as a healer. I want to go up this way. And I'm going to play as Rydia now, because I played as Cecil already. I'm going to grab those 2 chests. Now, I still don't really want to use up all of her MP, so I'm going to still have her just use Magic Arrow, which should get stronger as she levels up, because I think it's directly tied to her intelligence stat. But that is a killer fish that only has 65 HP. And at level 4, Rydia learns Sight. At level 5, Rydia learns Thunder. She's all around a mixed attacker right now with white magic, black magic, and summoning magic. You know what Cure does? It heals HP. Sight displays the detailed map. And the Pixel Remastered, you do not need to worry about Sight at all, as you have your very own mini map as well as an overview map automatically. In the original version of the game, you did not have that. Sight was a lot more important. It is not important here. Yeah, and then she has Blizzard and Thunder as well. Thunder being very useful in this place, as it is a waterway. All the enemies here are, you guessed it, water, and weak to Thunder. Still don't want to use it. I don't want to use up her limited MP, because that doesn't get replenished when she levels up. Alright, these are Gigant. I gotta figure out how to pause the game so I have a break to talk in these battles. This is a Gigant Toad, 47 HP. Not too tough. I am going to have to heal Rydia here soon. Also, Cecil is a toad. And now he's not a toad. I'm going to use I didn't want to use it on you. There you go. This here. Boost. Keyboard settings. There we go. Backing it. Run, press, and hold. Open close menu. Auto battle on and off. X. X pauses the game. Okay. Okay. because the ATB is constantly flowing, because the ATB is constantly flowing, I wanted to. I'm not able to just pause and talk about the enemies when I get into a fight with them because they just keep going. So I needed to figure out how to pause the game. Could that be? It is the Dark Sword. Dark Knight, I need your assistance. What's wrong? I must get to Dempsey to rescue my daughter. She was deceived by a wicked bard. We must hurry, for I sense an ill omen. You must the sage Tella. Indeed I am. The girl, she is a summoner. Perfect, she can help too. A giant monster lurks in the lake ahead. That devil even withstands magic. We can defeat it if we work together, and then I can finally be on my way. We need to reach Dempsey as well. Then let us make haste. Alright, the Sage Tella has joined the party, and boy will I never shut up about him. Sage Tella has high level magic with Confuse, that allows to confuse the enemy. Blink, which basically doubles your evasion, I think it is. It makes you harder to hit. Cura, which is the higher cure spell. Teleport, you can teleport out of a dungeon or battle. Life, you can bring someone back from the dead. And Azuna, cures status ailments. And then he has Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Stop, and Osmos. Right? He'll get more magic as you go on. But and I'll tell you why I'm frustrated with him later on. Alright, so yeah, I want to go over there. Oops. Alright, so these guys again. I'll have him use his magic. He'll level it up again. Gonna heal. No? Okay. Yeah, and Tellus starts with 90 MP, which is kind of a lot for this point of the game. Yeah, okay. Here's another Gigatoad. So pause. Does this work in battle? You might have to wait till my turn. Nope. That does that. Fascinating. I don't know how to pause the game in battle. Let's look again. Keyboard settings. That's the pause menu, but that's not in battle. Yeah, you can turn off the encounters if you want for the Pixel Remaster version. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, it doesn't look like a pause in combat, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Alright, here we get an Iron Armlet. Which she already has. And he does not have. Let's give it to him. Yay. Alrighty then. Is that everything in this location? It looks like it. Yeah, Thunder is really good here. Rydia learned Hold, which I'm pretty sure is Petrify. Yeah, not Petrify, Paralyze. Yeah. Alright, let's heal you up. Then let's get moving. Open that button. bunch more treasures in this location. Goodbye. Moving on. Alright, more Gigant Toads. And Rydia's learned Sleep, which applies sleep to the enemy. Alright. Now there should be the door over there I need to go into. Here's 4 new enemies, zombies. I'm going to have them just normally attack. Zombies only have 52 HP. They're not too dangerous. Tell I can't hit a broadside of a barn with his bad eyesight. Hey, he hit someone. Yeah, they're resistant to Cecil's Dark Sword. Because it's a dark element, and they're zombies. Rydia will kill him, though. They're magic arrows. Alright, then go over here. And now give me an ether. Nice. More killer fish. Gigant Toad. Oh, zombies are resistant to physical damage. Not, my bad. They're resistant to physical damage, not, darkness. We'll rest here. Okay, I didn't want to go this way first. This magic field repels all monsters. You can save or use a tent or cottage in here. Let's use my tent to rest and prepare for the upcoming battle. I don't want to. I don't want to be in here yet. The girl is asleep already. She must have been exhausted. Who is she? A summoner from the village of Mist. She holds great potential. With proper training, she'll be able to master any spells. Look at her, so sweet and innocent. She reminds me of Anna at that age. Who is Anna? My daughter. She eloped with a bard of Tadamcian because I didn't consent to their union. Tell me, what business have you in Damcian? A friend of mine has been struck down by desert fever. Ah, so you seek the sand ruby. It won't be easy to obtain. But first, there's the small matter of the vicious monster that needs taking care of. A frightful creature it is, with 8 enormous tentacles. We must kill it and reach Damcian before it is too late. Too late for what? I don't know. I only pray my instincts are wrong. Alright. All set. The magical field allows the use of tents and cottages in this area. You can also save your progress. Yep. So I can save my game here. Also fully healed me. Nice. I don't want to go forward yet, though. There's other places I need to go first. Level ups. Alright, so yeah, I want to go here. Yeah, a potion. Nice. Oh, okay, I can't do that. I can't go through that way. Oh, wait. That's how I do it. Go this way. Rydia's gonna not have HP for a while. Like, her HP is not going up high. Oh? I thought I could get over there. Can I not? Not from here? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I might have to go around. Alright, let's continue. Actually, diet food. Hold on. I missed some chests. Hold on, where am I going? I need the experience anyways. No, not there. One of these waterfalls I can go into. I think it was on the first floor, actually. Up here. No. Really? That way. Okay. I'm getting so turned around right now. My bad. I'm usually good with sense of direction, but I haven't recorded in a few days. I'm doing all these videos all in one day. I've been out sick for a while. I have a video explaining that up if you want to watch that. But I've been out sick for like a week, so I'm a little out of it. That one right there, yes, that's where it is. All right, how do I get over there? Okay. We get through this place eventually. Raja. Alright, so there's that. Already got that. I need to go in here. I knew I missed something. Dry Ether, X Potion, and a Phoenix Down. There you go. All right, now we can continue back to where the portal, the safe zone was. I knew I missed something. I just didn't remember where it was. Over the... Well, at least I'm getting a lot of experience. Though Tell is almost out of MP. Do you get MP? No, you don't get MP when you level up. No. It doesn't replenish your MP. Maiden's Kiss. He's out of MP now. Luckily, they don't do a lot of damage either. Now, I could probably use Darkness to take care of all of them, but it's fine. Zombies are just a bit of a nuisance. Hey, Rydia finally reached over 100 HP. Nice. Gigant Toad. Alright. I want to use my one in the... I have 5 tenths. I'll use a 10. I thought I only had one. I guess I start with 5. I'll use a tent. Replenished. What does tent do? Recovers the party's HP and MP. What's the difference between that and a cottage? I have no idea. Oh well, let's go. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, Tella doesn't really level up. He requires way too much experience to do so. And Rydia learned Warp, which warps us back to the previous floor of a dungeon. And now I got an ice rod. Which I'm going to give to her. So she can start using, have that, Blizzard. And I'm going to give him, yeah, no, he'll stick with the staff. And now she can use Blizzard in combat. Which they're going to be resistant to, but it's whatever. Right. Now I have 8 more chests in this location. Now I want to go in here. Now we're on basement 3. The red mooses start appearing here. The red mooses start appearing from this point onwards. They're highly resistant to physical damage. And they have 35 HP. But they're resistant to physical damage and I guess magic too. Yeah, the defense is 254. So it'll take a little bit to beat them. Let's go over here, grab Gil, and fight some zombies. They're not doing any damage. Rydia, be better, please. I'm gonna see how much darkness does. Darkness! Not even worth it. Alright. Hate those guys. Bomb fragment. Alright, Go away. Will you stop healing? Go through this door. Basement 2 now. I need to go back to basement 3. There's a couple more enemies here that I need to find. It's not the killer fish. Find them. I'm gonna be real with you. No. I was trying to run, but it wasn't working. I don't feel like dealing with these water bugs anymore. Alright, I'm going to just continue. They might appear on the next floor. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to continue on through the dungeon. If I don't find them by the time I get to the end of the dungeon, then I'll just backtrack and I'll look for them. But these zombies and these water bugs are irritating me, and I don't want to be here forever trying to find these things. So I'm just going to continue. Just as soon as these things decide to die. I don't know how to run. I thought it said hold backspace to run, but it's not working. Oh, you know what? That wasn't run from battle. That was to run in the overworld. Right. Because this recording's been going on a little long, and I got to get out of this dungeon. Ready to learn Toad. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna continue. All right, please. How do I run? Can I not run? I don't want to be here. Ugh. Darkness. There. And just defend. Just use Cure on them. Get rid of them. Try not to use all of his MP, but just go away. I don't feel like dealing with you. I don't like Basement 3. Alright. They might appear from this point onwards. The secret area over here. Shortcut. Ugh. Are you serious right now? Oh. Another potion. I don't want to keep using up all my magic. Feathered cap. I can give to her. Then I can give him the leather cap. There you go. Okay. That leaves 4 more chests in this location. Still have not found those other enemies. Killer fish. Just recall. Death. Oh yeah. Let's not do that. Forgot recall does actually use magic. Use MP. Right, let's go up here. Alright, now we're in the north entrance. Up here in the north entrance is where alligators spawn. They only have 175 HP. They hit hard, and apparently sometimes twice in a row. But they are weak to ice because they are a reptile. Ether, Gigantoad. An Antarctic wind. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to go back to the basement 3. But there is still one more enemy on this floor I need to find as well. Hey, Tello leveled up. Only HP went up. Alright, so an hourglass and a shadow blade, which is a new sword for him. Yay. Now his attack went up by 10. Nice. Alright. So that's all of the items in this location. I have one more enemy to find before I go up there. I will meet you back here when I find it. And, yeah, I'll see you all then. I hope it doesn't take too long. Okay, guys, I found the new enemy. It's a Toger. It's the upgraded form of the Gigantoad. Also, I can pause the battle by just clicking on the cursor because no one will act so long as I'm making a selection. Also, I found out how to flee. I just had to start fleeing from things because I don't have the resources to keep fighting things over and over and over again at this point in the game. But I found the Toger. It's an upgraded form of the Gigantoad. It has 59 HP. which is 12 more than what the Gigant have. But outside of that, it is quite literally the same enemy. Just kill it with thunder. Or not. Yeah, meanie. Yeah, that has no effect because I can't use thunder while I'm a toad. Well, luckily, Cecil's new sword is able to do immense amount of damage. But yeah, I had to start fleeing. I was running into zombies, and I cannot kill them without depleting all my magic. Black magic, toad. There we go. Yay. All right. Now I will be back again when I find the last 2 enemies. See you all then. Okay, I found the last 2 enemies. Duly note that from basement 3 towards the exit. So when you hit basement 3 and then you go up to basement 2 and then up to the northern exit, they appear on all of those. Because while I was looking for the Toger, I found the red moose, which appeared on basement 3, and then I found these 2 on basement 2 on my way back to basement 3 to try to find them. So they do appear there. They're a bit rare, but they are here on basement 2. This is the Sahagin, has 64 HP. It is an upgraded form of the Desert Sahagin, even though it's the base form of the Desert Sahagin. I guess because Sahagins are fish creatures. They're like water creatures. I guess the Desert Sahagin is probably dried out, so it's weaker. And then you have tiny mages, which are, mages. They deal magic. I'm going to just use Ice Rod, Attack, and Thunder. That did nothing. Oh yeah, and they can steal your MP because they are mean. Kill them first because they will be a problem. But they can steal your MP. They're resistant to magic as well. As long as they keep using it on Cecil, I'm fine. Stop using it on Rosa, please. Rydia, I mean. Tiny mages only have 69, nice, HP, but they are resistant to magic. I'm going to have you attack that. Yeah. Cecil will be able to one-shot them. I should have just been attacking them all along. Because they are heavily resistant to magic. But they have, like, no defense. Cecil can one-shot them. Yeah, I found it right here. On basement 2. I was heading back to basement 3 to see if I could find it there. I'm going to need magic for what's coming up. I'm almost out of potions too. Yeah, the beginning of this game is pretty difficult because you're using up all of the resources that you don't generally have a lot of. I don't feel like fighting anymore, so I'm just going to run. I don't have like any resources to keep doing this, and a boss fight is coming up. This leads outside. The monster lies in the cave beyond. Use a tent outside if you must. Actually, yeah, that counts as a another. I'm gonna use a tent. This counts as another dungeon, and this episode's been going on for almost an hour with trying to find everything. So I'm gonna end things here. I'm gonna end things here. In the next episode, we're gonna go to the subterranean lake and kill this creature with the multiple tentacles. So we can get through, so we can get to Dinesean. If you like what I do here, like and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you have difficulties at the beginning of Final Fantasy IV. It is a pretty difficult game at the start because, you know, you're one attacker fighting a bunch of things that are resistant to attack, and you have two mages with very limited MP. It is pretty difficult at the start. So let me know down below how you liking the game so far and whether or not you think the beginning of this game is difficult. And until next time, I hope you all take care. I'll see you all then. Bye bye.